Hey guys, does it feel like we were just chatting? Okay, so I ended my live video and I went back to my computer to check, and apparently it was back up. So I thought, well, let's get the ball rolling and do our live walkthrough of the last chance items. So I prepped a lot of you on my previous video, kind of trying to show you what was all entailed and what I wanted to do. And so here we are live. So we're going to walk through the catalog and see what we can find. Grab yourself a highlighter, whatever color you want. I always like yellow because I feel like yellow is the lightest one, where if it's pink or like purple, it's hard to see sometimes. Green is even hard and blue is hard to see. So what we're going to do is get your annual catalog out. Now, here's the thing. Some of you may already highlight your catalog with the things that you buy, and you might want to use a different color then, or use a pen and just X them or mark them. So hi Lizzie, we're back. Woohoo! You guys, hi Cheryl Thomas, hi Sandy Wicklander. You guys, I really thought that the internet was it's duping with me. It's like it's bamboozling me today. So they must have taken care of business. Hi Doris Monson, and now we're back live. So I can't guarantee that it won't go out. So fingers crossed, you guys. We're going to try to get through this catalog, and I'm going to try to show you some samples of cards that I have of product that is used on some of the products or the items or stamp sets that are retiring. Hi, Deanna Stell. Hi, Susan Reed. Yes, we're back. I don't know for how long. My internet happened to be back up. I mean, I saw a flash on my computer that it like kind of something populated. I'm like, oh, let's double check this. So here we are. Yay. Hi, Carmen Melendez. So I kind of talked about, Faye Gavi is back, yay. I kind of talked a little bit about what I want to do, and I'll talk about that again, just in case somebody doesn't see the last video. So if you guys watched this video from like 20 minutes ago, you might be like, yep, I've seen this already. Hi, Sherry Martin. Hi, Randy Schultz. So I'm gonna flip the camera down, you guys, and we're just gonna get rocking and rolling and get right to business. I do have some happy mail that I want to show you guys, and I thought, well, we should do it now because there is so pretty, these cards. Okay, so this one is from, let's see who this was. Tammy Steckling. So Tammy Steckling is doing game night with me. And so Tammy, I wanted you to know that I got your card today. It was in today's mail, and you have a purple-licious butterfly for me. Very, very pretty. I don't remember this flower. It's got this blushing, like a rose gold hue to it. So pretty. Hi, Darcy Dutton. So hi again, everybody. This was from Holly Paplo. She sent me this beautiful purple. You guys, I love purple cards. So if it says on the inside, I love it. It says, if you could put a smile, if you could see my face, you'd see the smile you put on it. So very pretty, Holly. So that came today as well. And hi, Anna Rebedu. Hi, Jean Maxwell. Hi, Karen Cotton. You guys, so Ann Bellinger, when you're watching, you're probably like, gosh, I sent her that card over a month ago. Why did she not get it till now? So Anne sent a box of stamp sets that she wanted to add to the Stampin' Up! The used Stampin' Up! Sale, the used stamp sale that I had this past weekend. She said I could donate, I could sell them, I could do whatever. And in the box, I literally didn't open the box until Friday night. And when I opened the box, I found this beautiful card, you guys. So this was a Reflected in Nature stamp that was from the holiday catalog. You guys, Tyler went goo goo gaga over this card because he loved all the nature-esque green coloring in it. So very pretty. And she wrote in here, you guys, follow your dreams and live life to the fullest. So I love it. And so sorry I didn't open the box sooner to get this card, but this is going up on display. I love it. Hi, Jeannie Parker. Hi, Naomi Worrell. All right. So you guys, I got this card and it made me happy too because I love purple and I love pansies. And this came from Karen Wetstein. And this is the this was the mystery card from last week, you guys. Did this not turn out amazing? Oh, I'm so happy to get this card, and look at the inside. She had it perfect. I love it. And then she added an envelope as well that has the matching. So you guys, this paper is retiring. I think it's on the clearance, or it's on sale. You guys, oh my gosh, this is from Cindy Runtree. Okay, Story behind this, I opened it up while Tyler and I were eating dinner the other night. Hi, Linda Kester. Hi, Linda Hunt. I'm glad my internet is working too. So I opened this card up. Like, I open up my mail while we're eating, and usually it has nothing to do with Tyler, and I just, was like, I get excited because I love mail. And so I opened this up, and so Cindy, I'm sharing this. I cannot not share this. So I opened this up, and so Cindy signed up for the Memories and More card class, but so the money was in here, and then the post-it, but then on the top though, you guys, it says here, for Tyler's awesome card, and she gave Tyler a gold star. So it's the hat card, you guys, from the monthly class that's coming up. And so I discreetly shut it, and I handed this card to Tyler, and I had him open it up, and he opened it up, and he saw his gold star, and he just went ham. Oh my goodness. So I said, you know what, Tyler, I need to show this on a live, but you can have your gold star. So Cindy, it made his day. I don't remember if it was Friday or Saturday, but he went ham over your gold star. I love it. So hi, Deb Norman again. Hi, Joanna. All right, you guys, this one came from Kathy Groves. You might recognize this. This was the monthly class card from March, and I love what she did with the octopus. So she didn't have the octopus stamp, and she sponged it and added color, and it looked great. So I love it. She even stamped some little fish back on there. Oh, hi, Cindy Runtry. So Kathy Groves, and she decorated the inside also pretty too. So all right, you guys, that is my happy mail, my happy smiles, my good love that came in, and I love it. That was a lot of love. All right, you guys. So I do have some of my past classes. So you guys, I always save every card that I design for a card class, and it gets saved. So every class card gets saved. So I tried to pull these by so I can pull out some stamps, some cards, so that you guys can see samples in case you missed them. So this, I had mentioned this on my live that I did really quick earlier. If you go to cardsbycrispy.com, if you go to the blog and newsletter section, and you go to underneath my newsletter, well, the first link is my schedule, and then this is like a second, maybe a third link down. It pulls up this, it's a PDF. It's in this form of a spreadsheet, like from Excel, but I print it to PDF, and I put it in numerical page number order. So what I did is, you guys, I grabbed a brand new catalog because I have extra ones and they're going to be retiring in a bit. So I just highlighted it. Now, if you're using your past catalog or your current catalog that you highlighted of what you buy, you might have a hard time. So just figure out a way that you can mark things as we go through it. So let's start. Let's get rocking and rolling, you guys. We got 5 pages to go through, and I don't want this to take forever this afternoon. So we're going to start with page 10, and we're just going to go right through here. And so you can see I've already highlighted what it is, and as I do it, I'm going to double check it as we go to make sure I don't have anything wrong. Disclaimer is I did do this last night at about 11 o'clock, and so I did my best to not mess up or miss anything, but your best bet is to always check the website, stampinup.com, and shop. And when you put in that item number, it'll tell you if it's still available, and it'll tell you if the price is reduced or not. So I tried to mark my book with the prices, but sometimes it was like squiggly lines. So best bet is always to check. And then also too, if anybody's sending in orders to me, I would ask that you check the website too before you give me an order, so that if it's not in stock anymore, then I'm not having to go back to you and ask you, what to do. So obviously the answer is I can't get it, but if you check that ahead of time, that would be perfect. So anyways, let's mosey through this. Hi, Peggy Hit. Okay, so page 10, we have the Beauty of the Earth collection. That collection is when you buy the whole ensemble of products, so that is retiring. The Beauty of Friendship bundle is retiring. The bundle, not the stamp set and not the dies. So this is carrying over. If you want the reduced rate from 58 to 52, so saving $6 buying it as a bundle, then you would want to get the bundle. But if you're on the fence yet on it, you've still got some time. Hi, Pam Newhauser. Hi, Dee. Hi, Betty. Okay, so we're going to flip the page here, you guys. We've got the Seascape, and that is on page 11. The Seascape Stamp Set and bundle are both retiring, and the dies. That also means the dies are retiring, but we'll catch those dies later in the catalog when we get to the die section. All right, page, so Art Gallery is carrying over stamps and dies. Oh, here's what I was gonna do. So, man, oh man, oh man. Seascape, I don't know how much time I want to look for cards per se. If I can pull them out relatively easy, I will. Oh, here it is. Seascape. Here's a card using the Seascape and using some of that in color shimmer vellum, which is also retiring. So that is the die, how that works. It's super cool. All right, so there's the Seascape. Art Gallery carrying over. A Wish for Everything. So I do have something here, actually, that shows this. So this was my St. Patty's Day card. So these are the dies that go with the stamp set. The dies are retiring. And then this is like, may the luck of the Irish go double for you. So all these are holiday sentiments and sayings that is retiring. So that's A Wish for Everything. That we'll catch the bundle or the dies later in life, and like when we get to the end of the catalog. All right, Welcoming Window photopolymer set stamp, and then the bundle. So that means the dies are also going too. And Welcoming Window was used right here in this card right here. I made a little window card. Then I used ribbon to look like drapes or curtains. Super cool. So that was the Welcoming Window. And we flip over here, you guys. The Jar stamp set and the Mountain Air are both carrying over. Go over to page 17. The Celebrate Sunflowers is also carrying over with its matching dies. This stamp set on page 18 called Days to Remember is carrying over. We go over here to page 19 and we've got the Sending Hugs stamp set and dies. They are both retiring as well as the bundle. So that's one that you can, I don't know if I ever made a card. I own it. I can't say that I've ever used the dies to make a card. I have used some of the little baby sentiments along the way. I don't remember where or when. All right. So Blossoms in Bloom, the stamp set, the dies, and the bundle are all retiring. And, oh man, that I made a card. Oh, it's been a little while. It was, oh man, what's this? Nope, that's not it. So I don't know if I can pull out that relatively quick because that was a carryover from the last annual catalog. And I don't know, I use the sentiments a lot. You guys, this one's very versatile because it has get well soon, happy birthday, thinking of you, sure do miss you, I like you a lot, thank you, and hello. So, oh, Diane and I did, oh yeah, here we go. Diane and I did a Let's Just Stamp on this last year. So this is what we made. Yeah. I'm so happy. I thought about this. Okay, so we did not do any die cutting or, we didn't use the dies at all. And the die is this really cool big background. But these were from Let's Just Stamp from last, what was this? This is our first one in July of last year. And so that big stamp, it stamped that basically, and you add a few more, and then you cut the paper in half. Kelly did a Technique Thursday on this too. So that is a cool stamp set. I do like the Bloom one here. So, all right, so that is gone. Then we come over here, sad face. The Timeless Tropical is also going away, you guys. I did a ink, paper, scissors on this last year as well. I do have, this is the one I over forecasted. So I did end up with extra card kits. And so if anybody's looking to get this class, it features this stamp set and the dies. This is a little pocket pull-out card. And then you got your awesome pineapple or pinapolly, my mom and dad would say. And then that card, and then that is, so, and this Tyler put the gems on there. He said you had to have the Big Island and Maui and Oahu and Kauai. So this was the card we made when we got back from Florida for this class. So Tyler actually helped me with this, so it was awesome. So you guys, that set is also retiring. So that's called In the Timeless Tropicals, and the dies are going away as well, and we'll cover those later. All right. So we have here Garden Wishes. So the stamp set is retiring. There is a reduced price on this, you guys, of $13.20. So I did write down here $13.20 in case anybody wants to get a good deal on that one. So the Dragonfly Garden stamp set is carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. So I got the bundle highlighted here, not reduced price, but you can get them individually later. You guys, Painted Poppies is carrying over. Let's see here. Garden Wishes. I forgot to tell you guys Garden Wishes. I did a game night on Garden... Oh, I never turned my volume off. I did a game night on Garden Wishes last... Oh, I won't have them here. I don't think. They were last year. So, really pretty cards. Okay, so we're skipping that showing because I don't have them down here. Painted Poppies is carrying over, you guys. So, yay. You can, hi, Carissa Alberts. Rest assured, we are going to use this a lot going forward because these sentiments are awesome. Diane and I talked yesterday, and we're going to do this as the Let's Just Stamp for June. So, that's exciting. We got that planned. You guys, the Stitchery stamp set is carrying over. The Enjoy the Moment is retiring, and it is a reduced rate of $18.40. I cannot say that I have a card to show you with this stamp set. I don't think I've ever used mine. I have it. I think we got it as a gift in one of our conventions. All right, Friends Are Like Seashell Bundle. This is where we talk about the bundle is retiring, you guys, but the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, so that's good. Pansies, the collection is retiring, and everything else is carrying over. So just so you know, oh, it's the bundle. The bundle must be carrying over too. The bundle is not listed, so I think that the bundle is carrying over. But just to tease you guys with this one, oh, I love this set so much. This was ink, paper, scissors for last June. So pretty in purple. Oh, I love it. I don't have any left, but you guys, a lot of these classes you can buy the PDF tutorials for yet. All right, In Bloom is going away, and so will the dies later. You'll see that. Lighthearted Lines is going away. Hi, Barb Johnson. Hi, Judy Bobo. Dress to Impress is also going away. For those that just recently joined, if you didn't guess, my internet was working as soon as I got off the live, saying that it wasn't working. Something must have clicked that said, we need to get this done. So, Measures of Love is retiring. The Sweet Ice Cream is retiring as well. The Sweet Ice Cream is reduced to $13.60, and you'll also see later on that the punch for that is retiring. This side we have page 33, Brew Some Fun is retiring. What's Cooking in the Microwave? Travis Tritt, I think, sings that. He doesn't know that the set is retiring, but What's Cooking is the bundle, stamp set, and the dies will be retiring. You guys, I know we talked about this earlier. Oh, this is one of the ones that's included in the blooming savings. Savings are in bloom. So it must be 20% off. So, okay. Simply Succulents is carrying over as well as the dies. So that's cool. Page 36, you guys, Create with Friends is retiring. And we flip over here. Lovely You is carrying over. So sad, you guys. Daisy Lane. Sad face. Daisy Lane is retiring. It's over here. I am working on prepping all my card kits for upcoming classes, and this one is the one coming up. Game Night Lucky Hand features this. Hi, Ethel King. Game Night Lucky Hand feature this. And of course, my 4 cards that I have for display are upstairs because that's where they would be because I'm working on it. Oh, the cards are so pretty. So if you want to see some cards, just know that this class is coming up. I still have room. I'm planning for about 10 more people to sign up. I'm hoping. Anyways, I'm kidding for 60 total between the 2 events. And I think I have 50 signed up. So if you're on the fence about Game Night or Lucky Hand, I have spots for both at this point. All right. Timeless Tulips, sad face. That is retiring. It's on sale for $14.40. I already had a customer take advantage of that deal. Sunny Sentiments is also retiring, which I'm sad. I love this one right here. Thought you could use some sunny thoughts today. You guys know, if you saw my paper pumpkin work, that's these little boxes, these little paper pumpkin. These were for celebration. I love the sentiment on there. So very cheerful. Hi, Mary. Hi, Lisa. All right, so let's go here. Oh, Sharing Sunshine. Sunshine. Oh man, I forgot to highlight it. So Sharing Sunshine is also retiring. Okay, sad face on that one too. You know, guys, I love my son. Best Chapter is retiring, page 40. Penny Powell's gonna chuckle when she hears my Mario ringtone going here. Make It Happen is gonna retire here as well. Bunches of Fun is retiring on page 41. Sad face, I know. Make Many Happenings, Many Happenings and Many Messages are both retiring on page 42. Oh man, you guys, I stopped showing you pictures. Let's see here. Wait. Not pictures. I stopped showing you cards. Well, let's see here. I have a card here. Let's go back really quick. That'll give you some time to catch up. Sharing Sunshine is this card. I got a cute little sun card for you there. And I have a Timeless, you guys, literally. Timeless Tulips. Did I just give those? That was our oh man, they're right here. Yeah, I got two of them handy here. And they were winners last week to Candy Atkinson and a Jessica Rodriguez. I'm still waiting for them to give me their addresses, but these were two of the cards with Timeless Tulips. The other one, hang on, I have it right here. I need to mail it out yet to Tracy, but there was the other one, you guys. That was class last week, actually. I think it was the 17th, so a week and a half ago, maybe. You can always catch the replay of that if you want to catch, but there's some Timeless Tulips. All right, now I think we're back on track. I got to remember those cards. Oh, Sweet Strawberry, the Stamp Set, the Punch, and the Bundle are all retiring. I do have a Let's Just Stamp featuring that, but they might not be down here because I did that in April of last year, and I think I only have from June forward. This was an ink, paper, scissors, though. Oh, Deb, I love those tulips, too. Those cards were so awesome. You guys, I did this one. If you go back to my calendar of events for March, nope, must be May or June of last year, my video links. I always share the video links. You could always go back and watch that class. In the wild. All right, you guys, this whole collection, the stamp set, the bundle, the dies are retiring. I finally use this because I'm going to be using it for Card Buffet that's coming up in a couple weeks. I completely and totally cased Cheryl Taylor's card. She sent me this card and I absolutely love it, and it just screams my brother. He loves tigers like I love purple. And it uses that Safari embossing folder, which is really reduced. I think it's half off. It uses one of the cinnamon cider that's retiring. The tiger is so cool. So I completely cased this. This was, it's an in-person class only. And I asked Cheryl, can I just case your card like exactly? And she said yes. So you guys, for anybody that's doing the Card Buffet in person with me, this is one of the cards that will be a choice of the 6. So very, very cool. So I love it when I can just case somebody, and it's awesome. It's so much fun, easy to do, right, guys? The inspiration. Hi, Diane Rungy. All right, good man, you guys, is finito. That means I'm finished. It's done. Oh, sad face, you guys. The Hats Off Stamp Set and Bundle are both retiring. This is the one I'm featuring for and I don't have my cards down here for April, of course, because I mentioned they're upstairs. This is the card that Cindy Runtree gave Tyler the gold star for. So this both is retired. I literally just bought this today. I had borrowed Tammy Sokolik's to make that card because I hadn't decided I wanted to buy it. Well, when I saw it was retiring, I had to buy it. So I just did get that literally today on an order. All right, Path to Greatness is retiring on page 48. Flip over here. Bamboo Beauty and Whiskey Business are both carrying over. After the Storm and Handsomely Suited are both retiring. One of them's on sale. The Handsomely Suited is $10.50. Hi, Randy Schultz again. Oh, thanks for answering that, Deb. I appreciate that. So Handsomely Suited is $10.50. That's another one where I did a whole suite class on this back in May of last year, and I don't have May's cards down here. I have the set. I don't think I've ever used it, but I wanted it in my collection just because. Oh, I did. I used a little sunshine for your day. I did use that. I used it right here. A little sunshine for your day. So yay, I used that stamp set. Doesn't it make you feel good when you actually use a stamp set that you buy? Even if it's just one stamp out of it? I feel like it's a win. All right, you guys, Sailing Home. That is retiring as well. And I did, Diane and I did a ink, paper, scissors on that. And we just did it in January. Where might it be is the question. That's sale-a-bration. Fun folds, hand penned. You guys, it was from January, and right here they are. Okay, so this was Sailing Home. I'm featuring some Heart and Home paper, but these are some samples that we made using the stamps from the Sailing Home that's retiring. So you guys can see that. It's a very pretty, versatile set. I love it because it's more masculine, so it's hard sometimes to get masculine cards because there's so much feminine for stamp sets. So it's nice having a unisex kind of stamp set. So that's Sailing Home. So let's see here. Let's flip the page. Oh, I'm sad about this one. Tyler's going to cry when he sees that this is going away. It's called Inspired Thoughts and the Inspired Thoughts Bundle. So here's what's happening. It's not going away. I lied. Just the bundle. Oh, he's not going to cry. I even wrote it right here, you guys. It says carryover. There's no tiers anymore. The stamp sets carrying over, the bundle pricing is going away. Okay, so that, like, you'd save about $5 if you buy the bundle. Okay, good. Hi, Zaina. All right. Nature's Beauty is retiring. I did a cool fun folds for that like a year and a half ago. I don't have it here. Campology is carrying over. On this one, a Grand Kid is carrying over the Pampered Pets stamp set, and then the dies are also retiring. I did a monthly class featuring that, but I think it was before May of last year, so I don't think I'll have a set. Wildly Adorable. You guys, this is already sold out, okay? So don't even think about it. It is retiring, and I went to order it for Lane, and that was already gone. Sad face. Turtles. I saw that is already sold out, you guys. So don't try to buy the stamp set or the bundle. I can't recall if the punch is already back or out, but I do have a punch, actually. If anybody that watches me is interested in a punch, I ended up with an extra punch and not a stamp set. So I did come across that the other day. I'm like, oh, I got a random turtle punch. Stellar Birthday on page 57, and that's retired. Pirates and Mermaids is retired. One Happy Family is carrying over. You guys, this I mentioned that's already retired. Hi, Patricia Settle. So you can't get the stamp set. Now the dies are still current. Like, they're available, and the dies are pretty cool. I actually contemplated only buying the dies, and then you could get by. The only thing is the bear would be kind of hard because you wouldn't have that. But all these other dies, you could do just cardstock to die cut. So you could consider that. I'm sad about this one. I love the Happy Birthday, the Sweet as a Peach. Thanks so much. Have a peachy day. You're a Peach is this collection, and then that is retiring along with the stamp set, the bundle, and the dies. Sad. Okay, that one's I love that one. And this one, I'm sad about this too. Celebrate with flowers. This, may your day be filled with sunshine. Such a pretty sentiment. And I did pull that into this box right here, and I put it there, may your day be filled with sunshine. So I did use it. Another one where I only used one stamp out of a set. I think you guys can relate to that. All right, you guys, we're ready to flip this over. Hi, Diane. All right, Hippo Happiness Photopolymer Stamp Set is retiring. Thanks for bringing in my UPS box, Diane. I appreciate it. I saw it on the table in the mudroom. Biggest Wish, you guys, this is carrying over. The Way to Goat. That is retiring, you guys. Page 64, Way to Goat, retiring. I don't have a card. I did, but I think I used it. Hippo and Friends don't know if I have one either. I did make one card along the way with the hippo, but it was like last year. Yeah, I'm going to have to say a little sadness prayer for that one because these dies are amazing. I use them a lot. A-L-O-T, a lot. From All of Us, retiring. Hey Birthday Chick is retiring and is reduced to $16.80. Peekaboo Farm is carrying over, while Happiest, hi Carol Sanquinetti, Happiest of Birthdays is sadly retiring. Very pretty fonts on those. Party Puffins is carrying over. All right, now the Simply Elegant, the collection, the stamp set, and the bundle is all going away. I have for you, I did this as a sweet class last August. I know, all the sad faces. The paper is exquisite. So lots of the copper mixed with gold and silver. And that's a really pretty pulled in the scallop contour dies. They're carrying over, which is awesome. But here are some samples with that suite of products. And the next page is got Encircled in Friendship. So the stamp set and the bundle are both retiring. Okay. Page 71, Forever Fern is staying along with the dies. I am doing a happy dance right now, even though I'm sitting. So on this one, we've got page 72, Through It Together is carrying over. I don't know if I even own that. I need to go and look. There's lots of little sentiments in there. I like it. Forever Blossoms and Prize Peony are both retiring. Prize Peony is reduced down to $19.20. Okay. On this page, 74, hi Carla Lake, Always in My Heart is retiring. And that means the dies will be going to, I'm pretty sure. Shaded Summer, you guys, is carrying over. And if you recall, they had some dies from Sale-a-bration in August that were item you could get for free. They brought those dies back to go with the Shaded Summer. All right, Positive Thoughts. Sad on this. My first card right here, I have it, is I made a sympathy card, you guys. I forgot to turn the volume down. Sorry. So pretty sympathy card on this one using the Positive Thoughts and then the Nature's Thoughts dies, I think is what they're called. The Grapevine, you guys. The Grapevine Stamp Set and Bundle are retiring. Yes, the dies are back. It's awesome, Deb. I agree. Ornate Thoughts. Nope, Ornate Thanks. The stamp set is retiring. I did a whole sweet class on this, you guys. Oh my goodness. I don't have them here. They're so pretty, those cards. Yeah, so pretty. You guys, this guy is carrying over. So the bundle itself is retiring, but the stamp set and the punch are carrying over. Hi, Brenda. The Beautiful Moments stamp set is retiring. All right, you guys, we get here to the Bloom Where You're Planted. The collection is retiring along with the bundle, but the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, yay, but the designer paper is going away. So we did this as an ink, paper, scissors in January. And so we had 4 cards for this class, and they... Oh, but they're carrying over, so never mind. Haha. Just show you anyways, in case you want to get it at the bundle pricing. Oh, man. Haha. Just tease you guys a little bit, right? All right, next page. Count on Me is carrying over. Free as a Bird is retiring. The Whale Done is carrying over with the punch. Sweet Farewell is retiring, as well as Right Behind You. So page 84, both those sets are retiring. Hi, Joan from Washington State. Back on Your Feet is retiring on page 85. Badger Besties, along with Senior Years, are both retiring on page 86. Oh, you guys, the cookies. The cookies are still calling to me, as well as the chocolate, coffee, and the cocktails. So, Carissa did her class last week her ink blending class, and she used the cookies. Oh, and I'm like, I still haven't bought this. I still haven't bought the dies. And now that they carried over, I've bought myself a little more time. Doesn't that make you feel good, right? So it is on my list. Someday I will get it. But this one, Tidings of Christmas, the sweet, it's so sad. The collection, the stamp set, the bundle, the paper, everything is going away. So I did this. Let's see here. Diane and I did a Let's Just Stamp featuring this one, I believe, in November. It was so cool. Pretty stuff, you guys. That paper is awesome. I think this is one of my favorite pieces of designer paper in the annual catalog in all. No, Judy, it seems like that, but when you actually see the new catalog, you will see they have brought in a lot from the annual catalog and the current mini catalog, as like to the tune of, I feel like I am happy for my pocketbook that I'm like, oh, I don't have to go replace a lot of like I don't. You guys have seen my hive here, and I have the retired stamp section that I have, and my goal is never to have more than that. And so I thought, oh my gosh, there's really it may feel like there's a lot retiring, but there's a lot carrying over, which is good and bad. So, can order for my customers, you guys, that aren't demonstrators, because demonstrators, you guys are getting your catalogs directly from Stampin' Up. For my customers that have ordered for me, I can order those catalogs on the 1st. And as soon as I get them, they're gonna be right in the mail to you guys. So you'll get your hands on those new catalogs, hopefully by the middle of April is my guess. So, okay, here's the Mario again, you guys. It keeps going. All right. So that is here, but I also did this as a suite class in July of last year, and did these 4 cards in case you guys want some more inspiration from this set. You guys, all of these cards that I'm showing you, I've done videos. There's Facebook Live videos of them. I've bought so much over the past. Oh, you know, so what's going to happen? It's funny that you say that, Judy. So because a lot has carried over, really, I'd have to say over half the catalog is carried over, which is it's good for those that have bought the stamps. What we did last night is Chris and Diane and I sat down and we were game planning and mapping like what would be good ones to pull back, and we've pulled back a lot of annual catalog product into our June and July and August classes. Yes, we're going to use new currents, like there'll be new stuff, but like we're going to do the cookie, I want this, the cookie set, whatever the I want, not, the last one, what is, nothing's better than. We're going to do that one and Count on Me. For June monthly class, we're pulling in 3 existing stamp sets that aren't new. So we're pulling back in the stuff that's carrying over so that you guys, that should be good, because then you should have some stamp sets to use when we have class cards. Awesome. All right, so flip the page, you guys. Page 90. The Snowflake Wishes is retiring, as well as Festive Foliage. Evergreen Elegance and the Punch and the Bundle are all carrying, now I'm confused, retiring. I'm sad about Poinsettia Petals. That has been around for a little while. So the stamp set's carrying over, as well as the dies. Perfectly Plaid and Snowman Season on page 93 are going away. Now this is one that makes me sad. I don't know if I've ever used this. I absolutely just love it. Like, I love this. I do. I just never have made a card with it. Oh, I should try. I want to make a card so bad, and I'd never figured out where to fit it into a class. So Season's Blessing Stamp Set Bundle and Dies are retiring. Let's turn off my ringtone. But to do that, you guys, I have to go out, do that, and come back in and go back into the video. So there it is. Cool. All right, now you guys won't hear my Mario going off all the time. All right, Banner Year is retiring. Okay, Expressions in Ink. So the collection's retiring, the bundle's retiring, the papers, but the stamp set and dies are carrying over. So if you want the bundle pricing, you should take advantage of that. So the bundle for color and contour is retiring, but the stamp sets and the dies, yay, happy heart day, that's carrying over. All Things Fabulous is retiring along with the dies. Now that you said that, Judy, I feel like, oh my gosh, there is a lot retiring, but for some reason I felt like I looked at the new catalog and I thought, wow, I got a lot of this stuff. So it's probably like half, I'm guessing 50-50. So we've got Henna Hearts on 100. You guys, Etched in Nature, that was gone long time ago. That was retired right away because they couldn't get the imaging to be good. Very Versailles is retiring. And To the Moon is retiring. Watercolor Shapes is carrying over. Hi, Carol Fox. So Watercolor Shapes is carrying over. I don't have any cards for the To the Moon. I don't know if I have anything made. Oh, I missed this one, you guys. Artistic. Oh, but it's carrying over, so we're good there. But I'll still show you. This was ink, paper, scissors. Some of you guys are new to me. This was an ink, paper, scissors from December, actually. So the bundle's carrying over, but the dies in the stamp set, I'm sorry, I said that backwards. I'm already getting confused. The stamp set and dies are carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. So, oh, I never showed you guys my peach cards. So we talked about the Sweet as a Peach is retiring. And so here are some of those peach cards. That was from an ink, paper, scissors, I believe in August of last year. All right, so let's keep her moving. Best Year is retiring. And you guys, hand penned. So the stamp set and the dies are carrying over. What's going away is the collection, the designer paper, wherever it's shown, and then the bundle itself. So the conversation came up about the Memories and More class on this, and I had about 6 people that told me they were interested. And I'm like, I don't know about 6, but if I made up the cards and showed it to everybody, then I might have more people interested. So I'm on the fence. I've got a lot going on yet, so I have it on the back burner at the moment. The Butterfly Brilliant Stamp Set and dies are carrying over, but the bundle itself is retiring. Daisy Garden is carrying over. The Garden Birdhouses is going away. There's a hand-drawn over on the next page, page 108. Hand-drawn blooms is $18.40 for a reduced price. Birds and Branches is retiring. Cindy, you're interested. Yes, so I know that, let me just look really quick. As long as I got my sheet here. I had started a little list back here of, I'll add you. I think you had told me, but I need to put you here. So I have you on the interested list here. Doesn't mean you're doing it, it just means you're interested. So, I know that you were one of them. Hi, Margaret Rika. So, Birds and Branches, hand-drawn blooms, and, okay, Hydrangea Haven. Now, the stamp set and the dies are carrying over, but the bundle is going away, so that reduced price with the bundle. You betcha, Cindy. Quiet Meadow. The stamp sets and the dies are carrying over, but the bundle is retiring. Tasteful Touches. Oh, I'm so sad. This stamp set is retiring and the dies, so that is a sad face. I use those dies a lot too. In Symmetry, the collection, the bundle, the stamp set, you guys, this is retiring, and this is what I'm using for the In Color Retirement class. So that, get that if you want that before it's gone, if you're taking that class, or you could easily interchange some other flower on there or anything else. Batik Boutique stamp set and bundle, and the dies will be going away. Love of Leaves and the stamp and the dies. And so, oh, you guys, here's another ink, paper, scissors. Not, blah. Hang on, I got this card here. Oh, that's Flowing Flowers. Ah, yeah, never mind. Okay, we have Love of Leaves. So there's one. And, okay. So this is Love of Leaves, and then we did this Let's Just Stamp. I think Diane and I did this in September of last year. So there are some pretty cards for that one. And where do they go? Right there. Okay. Queen Anne's Lace is going away. Art in Bloom. Oh man, now that I'm going through this, I'm like, yeah, everything seems to be going away. But for some reason, I felt like there was so much in the new catalog that I had. Oh, Art in Bloom, stamps and dies going away. All Squared Away is also going away. Stamps, dies, bundle. That's page 117, you guys. The Birch and Wild Roses. The Wild Roses is $13.60. Dry Brush, Spiral, and Stacked Stone are carrying over. The Handmade for You is going away, and they're coming out with another one, which is really cool. All right, I think we've officially made it through stamps. And so when it comes to the color, nothing changed with the color lines. They did not do a refresh, as many people were wondering that they might do. But as always, one of the sets of the in colors always goes away and another one comes in. And so everything associated with these in colors here with the ink, the cardstock, the refill, and the blends are going away. And the cider blends are $7.20, the Just Jade are $7.20, and the Magenta Madness are $5.40, and Misty Moonlight are $7.20. I did see that Bumblebee and Just Jade are gone, but I also think Latokia told me that cider is gone, and somebody also told me Misty Moonlight. So I'm not quite sure what's gone. You would know for sure by looking on the website. But that would take care of all of this cardstock. And then that goes up on this next part here. That takes us all the way through here. So all of that has to do with this in color section. On the next page, there is this card display. You guys, it's half off. It's 15 bucks. It was 30, it's down to 15. So if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, or you have somebody, if you like to sell your cards and put them on display, like this little card rack works out good. So that's half price, so that's good. For a good deal. On this page, 126, this is where there's more in color products listed. The markers went down to $12, and the ink pads, the 12 by 12s, and the 8.5 by 11 cardstock assortment all are done. So that goes to here. On this page 127, the What a Year Memories and More pack is $5. Hand pen is $6. And that's the card pack, and the envelopes are $8. So those are at a reduced price that are listed next here. That was page 127. On this page 128, the Stampin' chalk marker, the white chalk marker, is going to be retired. The masks are being retired, and the shimmery crystal effects. Okay, I think there's another set of masks coming out, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's anything on page 129. Nope, this whole page, everything stays. Designer paper, you guys know it. They do not ever generally carry over designer series paper. They did. This one was a carryover, but they generally don't. And so all of this designer paper retires, and more comes out with each of the new suites, right? So there is a reduced rate on the In Good Taste. $12.60. So just note that. The In the Wild is on sale for $6.90, and the Pansies is on sale for $9.20. So $12.60, $6.90, and $9.20. Nothing for these guys. The peach paper is down to, I think it was $9.20. And then all of these guys, they're the in color and then the color family papers. Each pack is $6.90. So they went from $11.50 to $6.90. So that takes us through all of that. The page is 135. So foil sheets, I believe those are carrying over. I don't remember seeing them in the new book, but they must be. Pearlescence's carrying over too, which is awesome. The Rainbow Glimmer paper is $4.80. The Ombre is $8. The Square Vellum doilies went down to $4. I'm sad about this. I was hoping they'd carry that over because they're still current colors. They're the in colors that are carrying over, but they're not. It's the In Color Shimmer Vellum for $9.60. So that's on there. The Gold and Rose Gold carries over, and the Hydrangea Hill. Hi, Sue Thomas. The Hydrangea Hill is $6.90 on sale. So that takes us down to here. And then on this page, nothing is going away. All these white core products are the vellum window sheets, the vanilla and the white paper products, the linen specialty, all that stuff carries over. 137 these acetate card boxes are retiring. So if you're one that sells your cards or gives your cards away in these packs, that were the perfect size, you might stock up on those a little bit. The acetate card boxes are also going away, and they're reduced to $4.80. The gusseted cellophane bags are going away. The mini coffee cups are reduced to $6. The ombre gift bags are reduced to $4.80. And the Simply Classic treat boxes are $6. So some of this stuff is going away, but just know there's going to be another page of other treat packaging products. Hi, Gail. Available in the new catalog. The mini jam jars are also going away. The mini paper pumpkin box. Oh no, I forgot to highlight it. That is going away too. And that is not on sale. So, okay. Whew. Takes us over to ribbon. Okay, so the ribbon is all listed here on page 139. The Gorgeous Grape is $4.20. Petal Pink is $4.80. And the black is going away. Just Jade is $4.80. Flirty Flamingo is $6.90, and the Art Floral is $6. You guys, all of these ribbons are carrying over for the in colors, which is awesome. Pool Party's carrying over. The White Crinkle's carrying over. The Evening Evergreen Chevron is $4.80. Smoky Slate is $5.10, and the Peacock is $6. Okay. And then the next page, the Gold and Gray carryover. The Real Red Satin is $6. The Highland Heather is $3.60. Mint Macaron is $5.10. The Faux Espresso carries over. Pale Papaya is $4.20, but there is a new Pale Papaya that's like a wide one just like that, but different like texture. Bumblebee is $5.60. The Elegant Trim Linen Thread Metallic Mesh and the Baker's Twine carry over, leaving the Vanilla Lace at $5.60, Playful Pet $6, and the Flowers for Every Season at $8. Okay, so about, I would say half the ribbon stayed and half went. So the paper lattice here is going away. So we're gonna, this takes us done there. And we did page 140, so that's those two. So the ephemera pack is down to $4.80. No, wait, hang on. $5.60. I have, oh, nope, that's right, $5.60. And then the paper lattice is $4.80. The loose flowers are carrying over, you guys. That's cool. The Trinket Sad Face Bye Bye Bees, they're down to $6. Okay. Embellishments. So, the Genial Gems are down to $4.80. Elegant Faceted Gems are carrying over. The Gilded Gems are down to $5.60. The blue adhesive backs are down to $4.80. The From My Heart, I was surprised by that. They are carrying over. The In Color Gems are retiring. Champagne carries over. Holiday retires. Rhinestones carry over. The red ones carry over. The In Colors are down to $5.60. And the silver and clear epoxy are down to $7.60. The pearls and the pastel pearls carry over. Sad face. The metallic pearls are retiring. The Artistry Blooms sequins are retiring. The sequins for everything are down to $6. Hi, Denise. Playing with Patterns are down to $4.80. The black matte dots are staying. The opal rounds are staying. The brads are staying. The shaker shapes are staying. The jars are retiring and they're down to $5.20. The gilded leafing is staying. So that takes us down to right there. The classic matte dots, there's a whole bunch of product from the mini catalog that's also carrying over. Nothing from page 144 or 145 is retiring. And then our punches. So I was double checking here, this Dragonfly. So the Elegant Tag is retiring. And this Evergreen, the Elegant Tag Punch. Okay, the Elegant Tag Punch. Okay, so the Evergreen Border. Okay, so I think that's what our asterisks are all about. So this Evergreen Border punch is staying, but I think the stamp set retired is what I think I saw earlier. The Dragonfly's here. The punch is staying, but the stamp set I think is the one that's going. These flowers are carrying over. The symmetrical stems border is down to $12.80, so that's this one. We did the elegant. The strawberry is wow, $9. The strawberry punch is half off. Yep, it sure is. Okay, the turtle punch is down to $14.40 if it's available yet. The tailored tag punch is $14.40. And the delightful tag topper is down to, oh man, I missed it. Delightful tag topper is down to $18.40. And fancy tag punch is $11.50. The snowman punch is $14.40. Okay, we got those. The ice cream is down to $9. And the treasured tags is $11.50. So the lovely label stayed and the banners stayed. The rectangular postage stayed, the whale and the essential tag, and the flowers. Okay. Okay. You gotta stop saying okay so much. All right, daisy punch. The big one is down to $14.40. That means I think the baby one is staying. The cat is down to $10.80. The everyday is down to $14.40. Oh, no, the detailed trio punch, I missed it. The detailed trio punch is $12. Oh, man, okay. Sprig punch is $10.80. And the pine tree is $14.40. So the Label Me Fancy and Lovely are staying. The hearts are staying. The double oval and the jar, I guess, are staying. Oh yeah, because the that stamp set carried over. Then nothing on page 151 is going. Nothing on 153. Oh, this one hurts me. The animal print is half off at $3.75. Bark hurts a lot. I like this one a lot. It's not on sale, but it's retiring. Brick is carrying over. Checks and dots is $6.40. Dandelions is $6. The Dotty Hearts is not on sale but retiring. Evergreen Forest is down to $8. And the greenery is $4.80. Okay. Oh man, next page. Hammered is $7.20. Macrame is $7.20. The Magnolia is $6. Meadow Moments is $4. Ornate is $5.40. Happy Face, that's carrying over. Parisian Flourish is $6. Oh man, pretty, I know all the sad faces, I know. Pretty Flowers and Seashells by the Seashore are carrying over. This one, I need to make it black. I'm sad. All right, Tasteful Textiles is $7.20. Thanks and Hello carrying over, and Wintry is carrying over. Teardrops are falling from my eyes for this one. All right, baby clothes. Floral Squares, Bloom. Bloom is $19.80. Okay. The Bloom is the hybrid. I did a bingo. Wonder if I have it in here. I should. Oh, you guys. Oh, I'm sad. Okay. I have turtle cards to show you, but you probably don't want to see them because you can't buy it anymore. But maybe you have the turtle punch and the turtle stamp set. But these were my turtle cards that we did for game night back in September. And then that guy. So, all right. So I missed showing you those. But the stamp set's gone already. And let's see. Let's put that here. I thought I saw a putty tat. I thought that I had an In Bloom from a bingo. And it would be interesting to know if it's still here. Here it is. All right, there you go. That was In Bloom using the hybrid embossing folder and the scallop contour dies. That's some of the paper that's retiring from a Hostess item. And then here was another Sharing Sunshine from the set that's retiring. Oh, when we get so far, the stitched stars are retiring. So there's a stitched star, and here's an ice cream cone card. Okay, so that's going away. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, more stitched stars. We'll be talking about that in a second. Oh, here was one with the Measured Love. That's retiring. Okay, just some samples. On here, Artistic is carrying over. We talked about Batik. If you just buy the dies, $23.20. So the Beautiful Trees dies are going away, apparently, but the stamp set is carrying over. So that confuses me a lot. It really does. I must not lie. So the dies does not make any sense to me. So the dies are what is really awesome. So you, just to get the dies would be awesome. They cut out all of the intricate stuff. So the trees, trunks, and there was cutting out of, the birds are part of that, I'm pretty sure. There's one more here. This is the card that Tyler designed. So that was my Beauty of the Earth Suite class last June. So I'm really confused that the tree dies are going away, but the stamp set's staying. Batik, we talked about. Encircled in Beauties on the next page. Let's see here. Let's go back. Many layered dies. We talked about that. They're on sale for $27. Brilliant Wings, scallop contours carrying over. Encircled in Beauty. The dies here are retiring. The grapevines are down to 20. Seaside seashells are carrying over along with the penned flowers. Hat builder dies going away. Hydrangeas carrying over. Okay, so 3 are staying, 3 are going. And over here, our Inspiring Canopy. So the dies are carrying over, retiring, and they are $25.60. So going back to that though, page 52, I wondered about that. So this is where those weird asterisks come in. The stamps are carrying over, but the dies are not. So that's what's going on with that. The cooking dies, let's see here. Okay, so Pansy, Perfect Plants, Meadow are carrying over. Sea Life and the Seasonal Basket aren't. Sea Life is $23.20 and Seasonal Basket is $19.20. Oh goodness, this is a lot of yellow. Everything is going. Cooking dies are not on sale. The window treat box dies or window flower box are $27.20. The big cat dies are $20.80. The Christmas dies here are not on sale. The peach dies are $18.40, and these layering hugs are not on sale. Okay, well, you could pretty much erase that page here. All right, dies. The basic borders are staying, which means all the rest of these are going. So all dressed up. Hi, Karen Cotton. All dressed are $17.50. Hi, Brenda Lovelace. Banner blooms are $15.50. Birds and More $20.40. Birthday chick $13.50. Cherry blossoms $18. Oh, Dandy Wishes $17.50 and Fabulous Florals $15.50. So when we go back to page 22, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, that's retiring. Okay. Wow. Okay. So yes, bleh, lots of stuff going. Okay, this one's not so bad. The Floral Gallery, Forever Flourishings, Give It a Whirl, Layering Circles, and Diorama are staying. Floral Heart is $19. Flower Market is $17.40. Yeah, this is a sad one. Hippo and Friends. If you guys don't have this, consider it. I use it a lot. A-L-O-T capitalized, a lot. This right here is my favorite out of this one. So Hippo and Friends is down to $28.80. Iconic is retiring, and In the Tropics is $21. So that takes us, we're almost done, you guys. We're onto the last page. Oh man. Judy Boba, I'll never forget your comment that it feels like everything is going away. Okay, so Majestic Mountain and Love You More are staying. And I forgot to highlight that one. So the Picture This and Painted Labels are staying. So that means the messages, yeah, great to have you here with us, Brenda. Messages are there, and they're down to $27.20. Nature's Thoughts are $14.50. The Ornate Frames are $27.20. Ornate Layers, $29.60. The Peony is $20. Pets is, oh my goodness, $11.50. Half off at $11.50. Picture This staying. On this page, the Succulents, Stitch Greenery, Stitch Rectangles are staying along with Poppy Moments. Pierced Blooms are $18.50. Playful Elephants, I was going to say. Playful Alphabet is $27.20. Poinsettia is not on sale. Smooth Sailing is $25.60. So Many Snowflakes is retiring. Stitched Leaves are down to $28. And Stitched with Whimsy are staying, along with Sunflowers and Tailor-Made Tags. Oh, this is another one, you guys. If you don't have this one, you could consider this one. It's Sad Face. I use these labels a lot. Stitched So Sweetly. And they're not even on sale. They probably predicted they'll have enough to last for the rest of the catalog, so they didn't have to reduce the price. Stitched Stars was $30.40. Stitched Rectangles is $28. Suit and Tie is down to $16, I think. Yep. And Tasteful Labels, you guys. This is another one. Consider that if you don't have those labels. They're pretty awesome. Tasteful Labels are down to $24.80. Warm Wraps, $17.50. And here are these words. Here are the words. Word. Birds of the word. $28.80 for that, for those words. Oh, here I have another card using the Stitched Rectangles for 4th of July. Those Stitched Rectangles were great for 4th of July cards. So, don't tell my mom I was supposed to send her that for the 4th of July as and I didn't get to it. Okay. Nothing on page 167. And then we go to the end where the hostess, you guys, always the host items are retiring. So they have more paper coming, stamp sets coming, and these are not reduced prices, but you can only get them when you get Stampin' Rewards here. So if you put in an order that's over $150, how I do this, you guys, so when you have an order that's over $150, you have an option. If you use the host code, it allows you to get classes with me. And sometimes it could be a couple classes depending on the size of your order, right? So if you do not use my host code and you get your own host credit and you take advantage of it, I do allow you to pick only one class. And so I still appreciate you choosing me as your demonstrator to order from and supporting me and my small business. And so if you placed a large order like that, I'd only give you one class, but you'd get the host credit. So some people who place orders that are like $150, $200, $300, $400, they give me the host credit for it, and then they can pick multiple classes for it. So so it's something that you have to just weigh your options on what you'd like to do. Yes, Deb, Stitch So Sweetly and Tasteful Label Dies. So sad about that. So There are new labels coming out. I did look at it. My catalog actually came in the mail today. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I signed up for On Tour and they sent me a stamp set for that along with the catalog. And so I got it today. So exciting. Sorry guys, it's like the little things that get me so excited. So, and I don't even have time to look at it right now because I need to go cut paper. So I hope that I didn't go too fast. I hope that you guys could keep up, that you had your highlighter or a pen and, you know, something to jot notes down in your book. And I know, Lizzie, you're in the UK, so your prices might be different, but just to know what's retiring and what does. And you might have different reduced rates because your inventory might be different than ours. So I tried to show you some samples of cards. You guys, I love just showing samples of cards because they're so fun to look at again. So hopefully they gave you some ideas if you don't have the set and you maybe hadn't seen the class before. It helped to figure out if you want to get something or not. Oh, you're very welcome. So you guys share this with your friends that you know that use Stampin' Up so that they could walk through it. I think I kept it down to an hour, so it wasn't, oh yeah, we're at an hour and 10 minutes. And so it wasn't so crazy long. I do this with every catalog just so that you guys know what's staying and what isn't staying. So plan for another one of these. So the January through June mini catalog, it retires in June. And I think I might even know now what's carrying over and what's not because I have the new annual catalog. So I will plan to do a walkthrough once that list becomes available because they will put stuff at a reduced rate come, I don't know if it's May, like the month before the catalog retires. So when I get that last chance list for the January through June mini catalog, that's when I'll schedule a walkthrough and go through the book with you guys for that one as well. So the new catalogs go live May 3rd of this year. So in about a month and a week. I'm looking for a calendar and I'm like, it's March yet. So they go live May 3rd. And as a reminder, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or discount shopper, you will get your catalog right away if you sign up for On Tour. If you didn't sign up for On Tour, they should be mailed to you. You're supposed to contact Stampin' Up! If you don't get it by May 1st. And if you are a customer of mine who buys product from me who isn't a demonstrator, I am going to be sending you your catalog via the mail. I can order them on April 1st. I get them in about a week, and then I'll coordinate it with classes that I have going out if I can, or otherwise they'll be just separately sent to you. So yeah, it's fun. And I feel bad because I know Judy Bobo mentioned that it feels like everything is retiring. And after she said that, I feel like the rest of the catalog was highlighted yellow. But for some reason in my head, I looked at the new catalog and I thought, gosh, I have a lot of stuff. I would have to say I already have over a half of the new annual catalog. And you guys, I don't buy everything. I promise you, I don't. I don't like everything, right? And I don't buy things I don't like. Even though I'm a demonstrator, I still don't buy things. And I do a lot of classes. I buy things that I am at least half liking, right? Because then at least I can make cards and see how much I really like it. And I feel like the new catalog, I have a lot of stuff, which surprised me a lot, which also made me feel really good because then I can concentrate and reuse some of the stuff I have to show you guys different ways to use the stamp set that you might have as well. So, oh yes. So, and I can't show you the inside of the new catalog until it is actually live, but I can start to show you product that I receive and I can start to show you stuff that I make with that catalog once I can get my hands on product. So that's awesome. All right, we did it. Woohoo, you guys, I don't have to reschedule. Life is good. I can go cut paper now. I have a stack it was about 1.5 feet high. I took a picture of it and I am going to take pictures of the whole process of prepping for these 5 classes so you can see all the fun that goes into it. Anna's got all the die cutting done. She finished it last night and brought it over, and so that was a bag full of die cutting pieces. And now I'm off to go cut a lot of paper. So, oh yes, wish me luck. All right, you guys. We did it. Lots of sunshine. Oh, hi, Mary Ellen from Montana. If you guys caught this video halfway through or some portion through, just know as soon as I hit the end button, this video will be in the video section of the Cards by Christine Facebook page, and you can watch it anytime. Somebody also asked for the showcasing video, where the April showcase video is. It's also in the video section. So you can scroll down till you see it says April showcase or video showcasing April cards or something. What's coming up in April is maybe what it says. So yeah, so lots of fun stuff always happening, you guys. Hi, Louise Power. Oh, Louise Power, yours was a card too. I had my international stamp on your card going to Canada. And they sent it back to me just like they did to Lizzie's. And they said, you owe more postage. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I'm going to go to a different post office that is about 20 minutes from here where my mom and dad reside. And I'm going to figure out what the deal is going on. So I feel like an international forever stamp should go to any country. So I gotta figure that out. So, and on top of it, Anna Rebidu, your card came back to me too and was in a rubber band with the international. And I'm like, what is going on here? My post office is being dorks or something dumb. I don't know. They're being finaglers. So we're going to work around the system and go to a different post office. All right, you guys. We did it. I'm going to sign out, get some lunch, and get to cutting paper. I love you guys so much. Lots of sunshine, love, and hugs to you. I will be live tomorrow for Tip Tuesday. I have something in mind. And Kelly will be live tonight with Paper Pumpkin as long as we keep our internet going. So, bye, guys.